keep building each other up. Now, in order to build each other up, what has to go? Comparison. Whoop, gotta go. We can't have that. We can't have that, because if you're comparing yourself to one another, then you're looking at each other, you're sizing each other up, saying who's better at this, who's worse at this. You're looking at each other with not the lens of Jesus. Have confidence in who you are. Have confidence in what God's doing in your life, so you can cheer on your sister, you can cheer on your brother. That you know, man, if she's doing an amazing thing, if he's doing an amazing thing, it doesn't make me doing a less thing, it actually makes us all winning for the kingdom. Like, totally restructure your mind to think that your brother and that your sister were running the same race. That's that kingdom mindset again. If you can have a kingdom mindset, you're not gonna be so disappointed when the worldly status isn't as good as the person beside you. Next thing, we're talking about being noisy. I love how noisy these people were. I mean, y'all, they were like doing the trumpet, they were like worshiping, they were bringing offerings, they were singing, they were like just totally going for it before God even answered their prayer. I love it. And I kind of hit on this a second ago. We gotta worship, we gotta praise, we gotta be bold, we gotta pray out loud, even before we get the right answer, because there's already enough in his presence to be worthy of praise. There's already enough. I'm gonna read this verse to y'all, and it's in Romans chapter 12, 11 through 12. It says, never be lazy, but work and serve the Lord enthusiastically. Rejoice in our confident hope. Be patient in trouble and keep on praying. Anybody see that Michael Todd video though? Because I don't know if anybody saw it on his Instagram. He's a pastor in Oklahoma, but he goes, keep on praying. And it is like the thing that sticks with me forever. I tried to read that verse and not do it like that. And I was like, keep on praying. But like, totally go watch that sermon. It's amazing. But it says, never be lazy. Work hard, serve the Lord enthusiastically, rejoice in the confident hope, be patient in trouble, and keep on praying. Y'all, sometimes I think the temptation in the waiting season, like I said at the beginning, is just to kind of drag your feet. We're just kind of all walking around. Oh, what's the Lord doing in your life? I'm in a season of waiting, drinking our lattes. I'm in a season of waiting, just in a season of waiting. I'm waiting on this, I'm waiting on that, I'm waiting on this, I'm waiting on that. And we're just kind of walking around, blah, blah, blah. Never be lazy. Work hard, serve the Lord in the time of trouble, in the time of waiting. Don't be lazy with it. What does that say to people who aren't Christians, who look at Christians and they're walking around like this in their season of waiting, acting like they don't have anything at all yet? Because we have a whole lot already to worship. We have a whole lot already to not be lazy. There's a whole lot of things to get done. There's a whole lot of people to talk to, and it doesn't have to be on a stage, and it doesn't have to be in some exotic place, and it doesn't have to be on some platform. It can literally be at your school cafeteria. It can literally be on the phone when you call a friend just saying, hey man, I've just been thinking about you. I don't know, I'm just praying for you. What are you believing for? What are you going through? I mean, it's just simple as a conversation. Just don't be lazy in our faith. Don't be lazy in our pursuit. Don't be lazy even in our expectation. Be excited, be loud. There's stuff to be loud about. And then Psalms 30:11 says, you have turned my mourning into dancing. I love that verse. I love, love, love that verse. It's something Jesus does for us. It's something the Spirit of God does for us. But I kind of want to talk about this because some of you may be thinking, okay, I know God does that, but when is that gonna happen? Because that kind of feels like my verse 12.